Hello, just inside enjoying the snow day. I was kind of thinking that it seems like a good day to do some decluttering, some organizing, hopefully. Snow days seem to be a good day to do that. I mean, I'm not really going out and it's just a very cozy day. I kind of would like to watch a movie later, but my goal is to declutter and to organize. So I've been sort of going through a decluttering journey, or whatever you want to call it, for I would say years now. I have been doing it probably since I've been like in my early 20s to mid 20s, but it was a very slow process to begin with. Decluttering for me has been a huge process. I do feel happy with where I'm at in a sense, but I do sort of still have that feeling where I could always have less. I don't really know what I'm like looking for necessarily. I don't know if there's an end goal for me, like where all of a sudden I'm like, okay, finally I have the least amount of stuff that I can possibly have, and now I'm happy. I don't know if I'm ever going to get to that point necessarily, but I do feel like if you feel sort of like called to do something, whether it be something as small as decluttering and organizing or whatever else it is, you should do that. And I do feel that pull a lot to declutter and to organize. I think it just helps me mentally. It kind of makes me feel more clear in my head when things are organized and when I'm like removing things from my life. I guess if I think about it a little more in depth, I think that I want to keep decluttering and organizing to sort of like to clear my way into my new life, like to make room for my new life. I definitely feel like that's sort of the reasoning behind me doing it. So I'm just going to try to do that. Other than that, I think I'm just going to sort of do the usual today for like a staying at home day. I'm gonna like probably cook dinner later, and I would really just like to mainly focus on the decluttering and organizing. So that's going to be the main part of today. And it's obviously something that's going to be recurring every now and then, but I don't do it too long because I do get burnt out on it. But let's just go through this process of decluttering and organizing and making space for who we're going to be. pretty much went how I was expecting it to. I did some cooking, did some organizing, did a little bit of decluttering. Um, so I feel good about that. I'm still just sort of in the mindset of like, I feel like I'm holding myself back. It's like I'm just at the cusp of something big in my life and maybe being able to get over some of my issues. But then I feel like I have something like inside me that's like trying to self sabotage because it's like I can never just like go and do everything I want to do. And I know that might be sort of like an unrealistic expectation, but I guess I just feel like I'm really close to where I need to be mentally to get my life together. But I still just have this old part of myself just pulling me back and pulling me back. And it's a really frustrating thing to go through because you know that you're supposed to be progressing in certain ways, but you're not. Like, I'm still not eating the way I want to eat. I'm not eating as healthy as I should. I'm not making the right food or drink choices. I need to be drinking more water. And I love coffee. Coffee is literally like my drug of choice. Um, I can get off it for a few days and then all of a sudden like the caffeine headaches back and I just like need the coffee. So I always have like an on and off relationship with coffee, it seems, but I really would like to break the habit of drinking coffee for the most part because it does give me pretty bad anxiety. And I never really sleep that well when I have coffee. And it seems like whenever I decide to drink coffee on a normal basis, I decide not to drink water or I'll have like diet soda or something like that. So I need to kind of get my life together with my health and the way I feel because I know until you start feeling better, it's hard to improve your life in the ways that it needs to be done. So I know it's baby steps. I know this is going to take me a long time to get to where I need to be in my life, but I also know that's possible. I know many people have done it, and I know probably a lot of you have done it, or a lot of you are in the same spot that I'm at right now where you're just kind of like confused and you don't know what to do, and you're sort of just like hoping for something better in your life. So, yeah, kind of just going with the flow at the moment, but I know it's going to get better, and I know that I'll find you people out there who know exactly what I'm going through and know kind of like what it's like to not be exactly who you want to be, but you're in the process of trying to find that person. So, anyway, I'm just going to be signing off for the night, pretty much just taking a shower and going to bed. So I will see you all tomorrow with a hopefully more productive day. Good night.